Welcome to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm Lisa Workman with the Fergus Falls Area Chamber of Commerce. Well, the month of October has been such a busy week, so many fun things going on. Lots of things to get out and enjoy the community. In fact, this weekend is another fall festival at Mother Goose and Beans. We just wrapped up our membership mixer, our first ever membership mixer. We had that at Steel Wheels. We were inside and out on the patio. Folks had a great time playing bean bags, really just making some great connections. Fantastic appetizers from Steel Wheels. Stuffed mushroom caps, caprese skewers, the Greek pizzas, and of course the little buffalo cups. The food was fantastic, but it was great to see so many people making some new connections and revisiting with some friends that they maybe haven't seen for a while. But the membership mixer is just a fun way for people to get connected. The Chamber will be hosting those coming up 6 times a year. So one month you will be able to go to Chamber Cafe, and the following month we'll have a membership mixer in the evening. So lots of fun ways to get connected with the Fergus Falls Chamber. Well, today we're going to connect you with the YMCA. The new Interim Executive Director, Pat Remersma, will be joining us, along with Don Mallerud. He is the president of the YMCA's Wise Folks. So stay tuned.
Digital Dilemmas presents
This Old House. This week on Home Renos, we'll be showing how hardwood floors can transform your space by adding character and disrupting your Wi-Fi signal.
If you have hardwood floors throughout your house, you might notice a decrease in signal strength when you're on a different floor, away from your router. Contact your service provider for a Wi-Fi extender that will help improve the coverage throughout your home. Stay tuned for more Digital Dilemmas.
Welcome back to Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm joined by some great folks in our community. Don Mallerud with the Wise Folks from the YMCA, and Pat Remersma, the new Interim Executive Director with the Fergus Falls YMCA. Glad to have you guys on the show.
Thanks for having us, Lisa.
Yeah, we're going to focus all on the YMCA today. And first, let's chat with you, Pat. Welcome to the Fergus Falls area. You're new to the community. Tell us a little bit about where you've been.
Thank you, and it's been a great welcome to the community. So just thanks everyone for allowing me to come into the Fergus Falls community. I've been with the YMCA for 37 years.
Wow,
And,
that's amazing.
Have spent my time in the Twin Cities area and also in Hartford, Connecticut and Westport, Connecticut. So, but it's a great opportunity to be with the YMCA because it has such a great mission in helping the communities, and that's what we're here in Fergus Falls to do also.
Absolutely, and with over 30 years of experience, and I would imagine you've probably been at YMCA's a variety of sizes too.
Correct. When I was in Minneapolis, the size of the budget that I was managing was about $36 million because I was doing all the child care programs. And, and now Fergus Falls, we're, about a $2.8 million YMCA. And so it varies in size, but that's the fun part about it. There's nothing consistent from Y to Y,
Sure.
We're all here to do different things in the communities.
Yeah, and so with it being you're relatively new, I think one of the best things that you guys have scheduled going on is this open house where you're welcoming new people into the YMCA. Let's talk a little bit about the YMCA's open house that's coming up.
Exactly. We're starting, the open house is all next week. It's October 11th through the 16th. And, you can just stop by, have a tour. If you would like to go swimming, if you'd like to take a Group X class, we're going to have some demos also to provide for you. And so check our website out if you would like to, or just give us a call and we can give you all that information. Plus, if you join during the week, the enrollment fee is being waived, which is a savings of $50.
Nice.
And you get the rest of October free. So your first payment really wouldn't happen until November.
Ooh, that's fantastic.
And a lot of people have been a little bit hesitant coming back to the YMCA with COVID and things like that, but just want to let everyone know it's a safe environment. We're doing all of the protocols to continue to keep cleaning and making it an environment that's open and welcoming. And we would love to have everybody be part of the YMCA.
Well, and the YMCA it's not just about the exercise classes and the fitness itself, but the camaraderie and the sense of community that's built at the YMCA. And I think throughout COVID, well, we saw it last night at the membership mixer for the chamber that you guys were both at, but people were dying to get together to visit with other people and just really lack that those personal human connections. And you guys can provide that really on a regular basis.
Yeah, I mean, in the lobby when you walk in, quite often you'll see a group of people, There's a group of gentlemen that meet every Monday, Wednesday, Friday at like 8 o'clock to talk about everything that's going on in the world. But for some of the people that come to the Y, that's their only socialization,
right? Because
they live by themselves, and it's a place for them to interact with folks and develop those great relationships. So if somebody doesn't show up, you're going to get a phone call, and say, "Is everything okay?" So the community is a big part, and it's all areas. It's exercise. It's just socialization and things like that.
Yeah, great community asset that we have here in Fergus Falls with all kinds of different things going on, whether it's the child care, the child programs. The Kiwanis Club helped fund the little teen, what I call a little teen room with all the really cool games where they have to exercise to keep the video games going. I can't remember what the exact name of it is, but it's just like super cool room and high tech, but still fitness oriented that they can get involved in too.
And we have some kids that ride the school bus over to the Y and then get off the bus, and we'll go swimming and then go into the room and do activities. And it's a great safe place if their parents are still at work and need an environment for them to be in. And it's also socialization there because they develop a lot of friendships also with their peers.
Absolutely, absolutely. Great place for really folks of every and any age. Great place for families, whether they come as a family or, like you said, as kids just getting off the bus. And I think one nice thing too that sometimes people think, well, I don't know if I can afford a membership for my whole family or for myself. The YMCA offers scholarships too.
We provide scholarships, yes. So if anyone in the community would love to join the Y and feels that they cannot afford it, please reach out to myself or to Emily, our membership person. We are welcoming and open to everyone in the community, regardless of your income. And we're going to be starting our annual fundraising event coming up this month. So it's an important part also of, we do raise dollars, and the community has been very supportive to help us so that we can continue to provide scholarships to families and for programs.
Very generous community, and we always say we don't want money to be the barrier for joining the YMCA. So next week again, or October 11th through the 16th is the open house day.
Correct.
Or open house week. People can come in, they can get a tour, like you said, try out a class, look at the schedule, find out all the details of all the cool things. I think most people, if they haven't been through the YMCA lately, they'll be pretty amazed at all the cool stuff that's going on there.
Yep.
And then, of course, wrapping up that week will be the Kids and Parents Expo with Leighton Broadcasting. There'll be some coloring contests and pumpkins and trick-or-treat time so the kids can come in costume. So Saturday from, I think it's 10 to 2, they'll be at the YMCA, so a great way to wrap up the week. But the fun doesn't stop there, does it?
The fun doesn't stop there.
No.
Halloween is coming.
Yeah.
So, on October 29th, our kind of revised version of our Halloween party this year is going to be a trunk or treat event.
Fun.
And it's going to be from 6 to 8 p.m. in the parking lot. And people are invited to come park their car, decorate if they would choose to, or come with your family, with the kids in their costumes, and they can go from car to car and get treats. So it's a great opportunity to come out and see some of the businesses that are in the community. They're going to be sponsoring their little booths and get some more candy for the kids.
A lot of fun. And so if folks want to, if they're a business or if they're maybe just as a family, they want to bring their trunk. So do they need to register in advance or just show up that afternoon?
They could just show up if they want, but
Sure.
we would really like it if they would just give us a call and let us know that they're going to be there.
Got to plan for the number of trunks.
And if it's a barrier, if people want to decorate but think, oh, it's going to be too expensive to buy all the candy that we need to hand out, we'll have some candy also and can help with that.
Fantastic. And then, of course, the trunk or treating from 6 until 8. Bring all the little munchkins and the little goblins and ghouls all dressed up, and they can do some trick or treating.
Correct.
And we are saving, I think, maybe the best event of October at the YMCA for the last thing that we're going to speak on. And Don Mollerud's been sitting there just patiently, waiting to talk about flapjacks.
People that know me, Lisa, know that this is very hard for me to sit
Yeah.
with my mouth closed. I love to talk, and I love to be a part of organizations, and especially with organizations that have things to do with kids. For me,
Right.
it's all about the kids. And I grew up in Fergus Falls. Our family was a charter member at the YMCA. I remember Indian Guides very clearly. I remember the initial YMCA structure in an old church over here, just about a block east of where we are now.
Wow.
Just across the street over here, the old bowling alley was growing up, and we had 6 kids in our family. The YMCA was very important to us. We lived out on County Road 1, so it was convenient for the school aspect where the kids are dropped off, where we
Right.
would spend time. We had birthday parties there, swimming lessons, which of course are very important for Otter Tail County.
With all the lakes we have, most definitely.
The expansions after expansion, the Y has grown to fit the community, and I think that there are things that the YMCA does not have a budget for, and that's where the Y's folks come in. I recently joined the organization. I'm the youngest member, I'm the newest member, and suddenly the president. But we're going to be
Congratulations.
we're going on with the pancake feed as usual, and we're going to try to get some funds to help the YMCA with some of the projects that they might not have funds for as a line item. We spoke about a projector. We bought a video system for them last time, which was really nice. The technology had increased tenfold and prices
Yeah.
had dropped in half. Now one person can sit at the front desk and practically monitor the whole building and keep an eye on things that are going on, and that's very important in this day and age. We want to be
Definitely.
able to keep an eye on what's going on. But as a fundraiser, we do several different things, and this pancake or flapjack fundraiser is coming up on October 30th. 11 to 2, so we're having breakfast for lunch, and we've got
That's perfect.
sausage, eggs.
It's great for those of us who like to sleep in.
Yeah, pancakes, of course the orange juice and the milk and that kind of thing. It's going to be a full meal deal, and if you want to get any items to go, certainly we would have that option available as well.
So if folks want to, again, they want to support, they would like to be there, pick up flapjacks, they could take a meal to go to.
You bet.
If they don't want to, stay and, congregate and visit with folks.
Well, we'll have the tables spread quite a bit apart, but it is a social event as much as it is a fundraiser, and folks come to visit with their neighbors and see what's changed at the YMCA, what kind of programs they might be able to get involved with, and what's going on with the Y's folks. We're always looking for new members too, so if it seems like a fundraiser that you'd like to be a part of, we can take you on for next year and certainly incorporate. We've also got a cookie sale coming up in November that'll be very important as a fundraiser, where we actually make the cookies in the kitchen at the YMCA, so they're fresh and hot, and we're talking the Norwegian specialties here. These aren't just your classic store-bought Oreos or those kinds of things. We're talking some really good stuff here. So we'll have a lot of that available, and an announcement on that when that's coming. $10 for adults for the Flapjack fundraiser, $5 for kids, and 5 and under are free. We don't want it to be hard on anybody, and I think when you look at the prices of meals these days, $10 is very affordable.
Yes.
Plus, it's a donation. 100% of that money is going to go to the YMCA. We get everything donated: the eggs, the pancake batter, the milk, the orange juice. We go out to the community, and they are very giving when it comes to this situation. Thrive had helped us out with a $250 action card as a premier sponsor. I want to mention them. They got the ball rolling, and they helped us out quite a bit with the miscellaneous stuff
fantastic.
that maybe we couldn't get donated. The day of the event, we open at 10 o'clock and the kitchen starts buzzing. The Wise folks are some go-to people. They really know how to step up. When I laid out the sign-up sheets for the various activities, they were Johnny on the spot,
That's
filling in their
awesome.
names and that kind of thing. So I think they are also in a situation where they've been cocooned a little too long and want to get out in the community and start doing some things. But a great group of people. And then we'll sit down and decide, where these funds should go. Pat will have some input. Membership certainly has input, and Wise folks have a little bit of input. Looking at the situation, there's a lot of things that are, smaller items that we can pick up, but we'll raise a couple $1,000s during this pancake feed that the YMCA will be able to use at their discretion. session.
which is fantastic. And you know, a good old fashioned pancake breakfast with all the fixins, nothing better than that. And you know, it just makes for a great day. So that again is on Saturday, October 30th at the YMCA from 11 till 2.
Yep.
And people can get tickets in advance or at the door.
Yep, you might want to talk to a Wise Folks member, see if they can be directed towards tickets. Otherwise, at the door is just fine. But it'll make a great convenient lunch for folks coming and going. I know Saturdays are a busy day, but at the same time, if you don't have to cook, we're going to save you half hour of prep time and a half hour of cleanup time, and it's a great meal. Pancakes always go down yummy, yummy, yummy.
Good feed especially if you're running kids from one sporting practice
Sure.
to the next during that Saturday. So, well, Pat, they really rolled out the red carpet and brought all kinds of activities to get you like right in the middle of it all at the YMCA. So.
Correct. And I would like to, on behalf of the Y2, say thank you to the Wise folks, all of them out there that are listening. And I too look forward to the pancake breakfast, but also the cookies. I've heard a lot of stories about the cookies and how I have to be there early. So, but I just publicly want to thank the Wise folks for all the work you're doing and helping out the YMCA.
Well, all the recipes for cookies start with a pound of butter, just so you know. And there's some sugar in a little, you know, just for flavor.
It's great. Well, like you said, the Y is all about mental health, physical health, the camaraderie, the community, just a lot of great things that come from the Fergus Falls YMCA, and this is a great opportunity for folks to check it out. So, well, thanks you guys for joining us so much today.
Thank you for having us.
You bet.
Thank you, Lisa.
You bet. We'll be back after a little break.
First, they said cigarettes were safe. We know how that turned out. Now, they say they didn't market e-cigarettes to teens? Fact, more than 1 in 4 high school students are vaping, and 80% say their first e-cigarette was flavored. Vaping is harmful to developing brains. The reason we think vaping is safe? Marketing. Same lies, different day. Tell Big Vape to quit lying.
Well, thanks so much for tuning in to Find It in Fergus Falls. If you are looking for additional information about the YMCA or many of the other chamber members, or would like to see an events calendar of fun things to do in Fergus Falls, check out the chamber's website at fergusfalls.com. Click on the events calendar, check out the business directory. There's even a great space there to check out some career opportunities. Just click on the job postings. Well, this has been Find It in Fergus Falls. I'm Lisa Workman, and we'll see you again next week.